let's go over how to double your 4 and 5 star recruits in college football 25. At this point, y'all probably think y'all recruiting experts. I know everything. Y'all watch all my videos on recruiting. I know everything about the game. It might be a few things in here that you learned. Let me know down below. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop in. So one of the first things that matters a lot when it comes to recruiting, your coach build. Also what program you pick, because pipelines play a big factor into recruiting. And unfortunately, pipelines never change in this game unless you have this ability we'll go over in a second. But for this coach build, this is probably my favorite coach build in the whole entire game. I think this is one of the best. And it's the super recruiter. It's the Nick Saban. It's the Kirby Smart in their prime. It's the Deion Sanders when he finally goes to a big dog program. No disrespect to Colorado, but Deion at like Alabama, LSU, some of these real big programs, he'd probably be recruiting crazy compared to where he's at now, and that's a fact. But here, this coach build, like I said, elite recruiter is damn near maxed out, man. And the thing about just the regular recruiter, that's good, phenomenal. The elite recruiter takes it to a whole nother level, man. Tier 3 boost, getting that pipeline boost for whatever position group. Also tier 4, you get a boost for ideal grades, so your hard sales, soft sales are more impactful than also the tier 2. Grades have a larger impact. And then tier 1, you gain additional influence every 10 hours spent, whatever that really means. But this whole elite recruiter, excellent, man. And you might be thinking, this build is trash. We have no tactician. Tactician is probably, hand to hand 1A or 1B, for when it comes to best coach abilities. I'll probably say recruiter first, and then tactician is close second. But the thought process, if you're bringing in nothing but 5 and 4 stars, do it really matter? They're the best players in the league. Do it really matter if they're getting, better player development? They're going to develop anyway. They're elite star development players, and also tactician. Tactician is always good, but you can get it on your coordinators. And then you come in here to the program builder, and this is what takes a little bit to unlock. But you get the strong roots, and then also the relationship builders. This boosts your pipelines, and this is the only way to boost your pipelines in the game currently. So this is actually very good, especially do this at like a smaller program like we are Rutgers here. And that boost is very, very good here. Then we also have the chance of instant commits, man. So as we're recruiting and our school prestige is going up, we have a lot of players as their number one. We're their number one school. So we just have a boost for instant commit. If you get an instant commit, it's game changing. Like, you get a free player without having to put in any hours. All you gotta do is scout and then offer that scholarship. It don't get much easier than that at all. So the instant commit, I like that ability a lot. You can also do some discount stuff if you want. Also, I love this ability where all your rising seniors get a skill cap boost or skill cap unlock. That's a phenomenal ability. But to unlock CEO, you gotta win 2 national championships, so it's tough. So I understand if you do not have this coach build or you just want to go with the regular recruiter, but unlocking elite recruiter is all not that difficult, man. It's really not, depending what program you're at. And then for your coordinators, I'm going to stand on this. I think this is the best coordinator build in the game. If you could get a coordinator like this, he's damn near maxed out at level 50. This is going to be your best bet, man. Recruiter tapped in, maxed out. So you're recruiting crazy, then you also get that tactician boost. You get it with the coordinators, and then also your motivator. You're getting your motivator with your coordinators as well. If I'm able to get 2 offense and defensive coordinators with this exact coach build, I'm taking it every single time. Every single time. I believe this is the best coach build in the game. And then also here we just got another coach defensive coordinator with recruiter. The only issue is it's sometimes hard to keep these coaches because obviously they're in high demand. They'll go to another program. But when you're able to get them, keep them. Best coach, offense and defensive coordinator coach builds in the game, in my opinion. And also with these type builds, it allows us to put in a crazy amount of hours. You're able to put in 80 recruiting hours, and that's what's really going to set us apart from everyone else, man. That's what's really going to go crazy, as you see here, man. We just have a crazy recruiting class. We signed 25 stars, man. We're going to advance to another season. I'm going to show y'all exactly how I did this. This time I'm going to go for 28 5 stars. We signed 25 stars in one class with Rutgers with this coach build, and let me show y'all how. So when it comes to 5 stars, we at the next class, we have 24 total we could go after. which is a solid number. We're going to go after all 24. I also want to come over here to 4-stars, and any 4-stars that we're a top school, at least top 3, we want to at least look at them. And everyone we're number 1, we want to add them to our board because we have that chance to get the insta commit. Obviously, we're a top program. You don't have to do this method with a top program. You do this with a smaller program. Also, it'll look a tad bit different. Also, if you're a smaller program, you probably shouldn't go after every single 5-star. If you're a 1-2-star school, you might only want to go after 1 to 2 5-stars. You won't want to go after every single one like we're doing here. But this is what we're doing, and we have a bunch of guys, like too many guys that we can't even add them all to the board. The guys that don't insta commit, we're going to remove them from the board. I'm going to add these other guys that we haven't already, and I'm going to see if they'll insta commit because I want as many insta commits as possible as at the 4 and 5-star level. One thing to note here, when you're able to put 80 hours into a player, you will never lose their recruitment. You'll never lose a recruitment if you put 80 hours in from the first day. I promise you that, man, unless you're just a slouch. Unless you're not pinning the hard sell on, you do have to still hard sell all of that. But 80 hours from day one, if you actually put that into a player, you would never lose that recruitment, man. And all you need for that is offense, defensive coordinator, and your head coach that have that tier 3 ability where you're able to put in extra hours for every single player. You don't even need elite recruiter to put in 80 hours for a player. So we offer everyone a scholarship, and we end up getting 4 insta commits, which I think is pretty darn good. But like I said, I'm gonna remove these other guys, these other 4-stars that didn't commit. We had 6 more 4-stars that had us number 1, so that's 6 more opportunities to get an insta commit. And we're going to take every free 4-stars we could possibly get. So we're going to go ahead, do the same exact thing. And I made sure to remember those guys' names. So I'm going to add those other 6 4-stars that had us number 1. And I'm going to offer them scholarships and see if we get any more insta commits. 100% worth it. We added 1, 2, 3 more commits, man. So just adding them, like that's 50% chance right there, man. That's phenomenal. So we're up to what? 1, 2, how many commits are we at, man? We're up to 7 4-star commits already. And we have, it's week 0. Like we'll take this every single time. Obviously, you got to do this with top program, but you could do this with 3-stars also. I mean, to have a lot of 4-stars interest, you just have to be a top program. But this same exact thing can happen with 3-stars as well. All right, man, so we advanced to next week, and now we're met with some difficult choices, man. We have 24 4-stars. We only have 900 hours to spend. I say only. That's a lot of hours for a lot of smaller schools out there, but we just can't go after every single 5-star how we will want. We can't put 80 hours, 50 hours in right now. But we just gotta spread our hours around to everyone, especially the 4-stars down here that we're currently not on our list at all. We gotta put hours in to jump up in their top 5 or top 8 before they lock us out. So even some of these guys down here that I think we have another week, I put 25 hours in, man. I think we have 2 weeks until they lock out to their top 8. So I put 25 in some of these guys. No hours into this quarterback. He's a bust, so I think we might have 3 weeks before he locks out to his top 8. So I'm keeping that in mind, trying to balance so many different players at once. It's tough, but the good thing is we got all these 4-star commits. All these other 4-stars we're not going to worry about till later, man. We only have, 4 4-stars here left? We're trying to get the 5-stars. So just because we have this super elite recruiting build, like we advance 1 week. We jump up into this guy top 5, top 3 without even putting hours in. Like, this recruiter build is nuts. I'm telling you, man, this recruiter build is nuts. Even jumping up, like, man, we put 25 hours in some of these guys and we still jumped up into their top 8, you know. So we're doing good. I'm going to go through, like, some of these guys we're super far in the lead for. I might have to reduce hours and put them elsewhere. It's just tough. You gotta figure out where you could, give, pull, put hours here, take hours away. It's a little game when you're going after this many 5-stars, but I'm sure y'all used to it, man. Y'all know how to recruit. We advanced another week, and we just gotta know some recruitments we're not gonna be able to win. He's a colleague guy. He clearly want to go to Oregon. We put in the soft sell, and yeah, it's only the soft sell, not the hard sell. Only 25 hours total, but Oregon is blowing us out. Can we come back? Possible. It is possible, but we're better off just removing him and prioritizing our other 23 5-stars we have here who we're in a good spot for. Now we could increase hours for some of these other guys, and that's going to put us in an even better spot than just chasing one guy that especially is not even a gym. You know, you better off just putting them hours somewhere else at this point. So up until this point, we have not done the glitch, the method. I'm going to do it here to just show y'all how it's done. And we'll also leave it on this player to show y'all the effects of it. So you want to move whoever you want to do the double hard and soft sell on. Move him to first place on your list like we just did. Then remove the sell. Then we'll go in, put that same exact hard sell back on. And then it'll also let you put the same exact soft sell on as well. And then we could even put in another, 75 hours, another 15 hours for 75 total. And that's how you do it. This is a guy that, like, East Carolina start coming back a little bit. So put the double hard and soft sell on, cheese it. If you want to say it like that, it is cheesing. And now we should dominate this recruitment. Let's advance. I mean, we advanced 1 week and the recruitment is over. Like, I hope y'all can see the bar. It's a little bit dark, but y'all can see where it left off. It's right under the R, the E, and deep threat under tendency. That's where the bar is left off, and it jumped all the way to the end with the method, the glitch, the finesse, whatever you want to call it, man. So we completely dominate that recruitment. This is advancing 1 week. 1 week. So, and we only put that glitch on that one player because I want to show you how it works, how good it is. Because if you have an online dynasty, you need to know how to do that because other players in that league is probably doing it. And then also, if you want to do it for your offline dynasty, it's up to you. I don't, but it's up to you. You're a grown man. Advancing, and we have a lot of commits coming through, man. Just one more week in the future. We're at what, week 5 here, man? Week 4? We are currently at week 5 in the season, and our commitment numbers is kind of goofy. We're at 5 5-star commits and 7 4-star commits up until this point, and we're well on pace to just get more. And we're at the point where we have so many hours freed up that we're gonna dominate. We're gonna dominate because now we can just put 80 hours into all these guys, man. Once you get that first couple commits, like a guy like this, now we just put 80 hours in. We don't even have to worry about it. Unfortunately, this guy locks us out for playing style as it drops to a C+. That's not great, but we'll be able to get back in the mix. Maybe he goes to Purdue this week, but this is a guy who's going to get for sure, man. He locks us out here at the end. So advancing another week, buddy that had us locked out for playing style, we're back in just in time. Just in time, man. We're going to put in the full 80 hours. We still should win this recruitment. We're back in. Everyone else, we are dominating, going absolutely crazy for damn near everyone, man. We should get all of the 4 5-stars that we went after, but the one that we removed early on. Also, the 4-stars, we added some more because the other ones committed. Well, guess what? We're just going to go all out for these guys right here. We have the hours, and there's plenty of 4-stars left on the board. So even if we didn't want these, there's other ones out there. With this method, we are at week 8, man. Week 8. Let's come in here. We're pretty much done with recruiting. I think we end up losing out on one guy. Somehow he goes to Notre Dame. It's fine. I think Notre Dame had him on the visit. We lose out on 1 5-star. That is fine, man. We're going to get all the others. We're going to get this guy. As long as we win this game, week 8, he should commit. And we're going at the 4-stars as well. By week 10, week 11, we might be completely done with recruiting. We are currently at week 10. We are done with recruiting. We're done. We're done by week 10 with this method, man. 5-stars, we're done. 4-stars, there's 1 left to commit, 2 left to commit. But look, they're going to commit after this week. We're done with recruiting, man. And you don't even have to bring in 35. You really only need to bring in 20 players each class. 35 is overkill. And we did this. You probably want to bring in maybe a couple transfers. So you don't even probably want to do this, bring in so many people. I did it to show y'all it's possible, man. 22 5-stars with Rutgers. I did this method with Georgia. And people was like, oh, you just did it with Georgia. Their top program, this, that, third, man. You could do it with any program, man. If you build them up, you could sign these insane recruiting classes. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the ebook/membership, man. Also, click the video on the screen now for my transfer portal only rebuild.